started filming. It is finally that time. I have a big stack of planners beside me and an excited flutter in my heart right now. I'm so excited to show you guys these planners. If you guys do not know, I own a planner shop. It started out as a planner sticker shop. We still sell stickers, but I also last year came out with the first ever Planning Roses planner. Planning Roses is my small business, but this was last year's. This is my personal planner and I love it so much, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Love the color. But we came out with a bunch of new colors and a new redone planner or reformatted planner. It is slightly larger, and we will be going into all of the details of the new planners in this video. So if you guys are wanting to see the brand new Planning Roses planner, just keep on watching. We're gonna go through all of the colors, all of the changes, and I'm just so excited. Also the details for launch week, which it is launching on November 26th, which is Black Friday. We are going to have a deal on it all weekend long, so you guys will want to check it out. But without further ado, let's get into this full reveal of the Planning Roses planner and also a flip through of all of the new insides. So if you're wanting to see it, let's get going. Hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so to start out, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a timeline of how everything is going to go. Basically, they are going to be releasing as a pre-sale on Black Friday, which is November 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they will be at a discounted price for the weekend. They will be retailing for $54.99 Canadian. But if you purchase them during the launch weekend or Black Friday, which is the 26th to the 29th, I believe, is when Cyber Monday ends, they will be at a discounted price, which is going to be $44.99 Canadian. And if you do purchase it during that weekend, you will get a little sticker bundle that I put together of a bunch of things that I just feel like work really well with the planner. So you will get stickers that come as kind of like a little tab stickers. So these are them right here. I will show you guys a little bit better in the downward angle, which I will tell you guys now with this video. I'm going to be chatting like this to you guys, showing you guys the planners, but also cutting to some downward shots of some of the pages. I just wanted to let you guys know that because I think I filmed this a little bit differently last year, but I wanted to actually be face to face with you guys and chat like this. So hopefully that's okay. But back to the sticker bundle. It's just a bunch of stickers that I feel like will work well in the planner, like the tab stickers that are new, also just date dots and monthly headers for the monthly spreads and stuff like that. So just a little bundle of stuff that I feel like will be useful for you guys when you first get the planners to kind of set it up. So without further ado, shall we get into the actual planners? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I have been showing them on a few of my vlogs as well as in pictures on my Instagram, which you guys, if you aren't following Planning Roses on Instagram, I would appreciate it so much. I absolutely love my small business and it is just my purpose. I love it, and I've put so much hard work and just care and love into that business. So I'd appreciate it if you guys went and checked it out. But let's get into the planners. So this one that I'm showing you guys first, I don't really know why I'm showing you first because it's probably the most excited one, but it is the first patterned planner, and that is this baby right here. You guys will first notice right off the bat that the planners are bigger than last year's. I actually did bring up a few of the last year's planners just to give you guys a look at how much bigger the new ones are. That is the difference. It's not a huge amount, but it's just a little bit on the side and a little bit on the top of extra space. And I will say that these are very similar, or actually almost exact same size as an Erin Condren planner or Recollections planner or a normal Happy planner. So love this. I just love the way it feels. Also, I will say that the covers are no longer linen, which if you did get a planner last year, we started off with this linen fabric, which I absolutely loved. loved, loved, loved. It just like made the planners look so luxe and fancy and really, really cute. But unfortunately, when I did get the samples, I wasn't able to have the samples for long enough to really realize that things do stick to the linen quite easily. Also, I do have a dog, Penny, but she does not shed, so I wasn't able to see that like animals shedding, their fur gets stuck to the planners. So I really do apologize for anyone that had like animals or anything and things got stuck to your planner really easily. I just want to say that I'm truly sorry because I loved this linen, but unfortunately in like the long run it didn't really work out as well as I wanted it to. So this year we did change to a really smooth paper-like cover. It is super durable and it's easy to wipe off, and I just absolutely love it. I feel like it'll work so much better and I won't have to worry about, you know, things getting on the planners, and it's so nice and it just like feels so good. But yeah, so the cover is very smooth. It does have a foiling on the front of a new quote. Last year said build the life you love. This year we have live life in full bloom, which I think is so fitting for planting roses because obviously roses bloom. It's just so, so nice. Also a few of the quotes on the inside. On the tabs, which, spoiler, there are some tabs. A lot of the quotes are, you know, growing and like growth kind of inspired or related. So I just think it is so pretty, and I put so much like thought into all these things. And yeah, so on the back as well, we have the Planting Roses logo in the foil as well. It's all in rose gold, I will say that. So the front foiling is rose gold, the coil is rose gold, which we will get to that next, and then the back is rose gold as well, actually, as the inside cover there. So speaking of the coil is slightly bigger than last year's. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys like this. I don't know if it's really helpful or if I'm going to cut to another more downward angle of the two spirals, but the spiral is a heck of a lot bigger. I don't know if you guys can tell that. The spiral, I actually compared it to an Erin Condren, and the spiral is, I think, like 0.1 inch bigger than the Erin Condren, which is awesome. I've never had issues with the Erin Condren, like doing the little like pucker thing once I got a lot of stickers in my planner. So this one being even bigger, I feel like we won't have any issues. So that is the coil. It again is rose gold, and I just think this is so beautiful. I love it so much. I think I completely forgot, but this cover is called Stardust. I do kind of take inspiration, I guess, from like galaxy and celestial kind of things. I just love that personally. So all of the planners, even from last year, all of the names, the color names were, you know, inspired or related to some sort of celestial thing. So this one is Stardust. I think it is such a beautiful, and it kind of makes sense because there's like little particles kind of, so I'm thinking this is like Stardust. I just thought it was a cute name. But yes, this is Stardust. It is the only patterned planner, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much, and just the color scheme that I ended up going with this year, I'm just so, so happy with. So that is the first planner. It is Stardust, and that's kind of all of the specifications, I guess, for the planner, and then we'll get into the inside a little bit later. But this is the next one here. This is Supernova. This is the dusty pink planner of my dreams. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, but it is the perfect dusty pink shade. I have been wanting a dusty pink planner. This one might be the one that I end up using this year. I did start out using another color, which I will show you guys, but I think I might end up using this one. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. I did want to show you guys a comparison between Supernova and Aurora, which if you guys saw the planners last year, this was Aurora. It was a little bit more bubblegum pink than I wanted it to be when we did receive it, but this is the difference between the two. It's definitely more dusty, and it's definitely a little bit more on the mauve-y side, but a so happy with it. Both of the colors are honestly gorgeous. I wasn't mad at this color last year. I just, you know, originally thought that it was going to be more dusty. But I just absolutely love this color. And again, it looks so pretty with the rose gold foiling, and then you have the foil on the back. That is Supernova. And then the second color is actually the one that I originally thought I was going to go with, and I did do a little bit of planning in this one, so I will show you guys kind of a weekly spread. I did like a little, not a mock one because it was actually my plans for this past week, but I just wanted to try out the new layout, and obviously I did in like other samples, but in like the final sample I wanted to try out a full weekly spread. So this was the color that I did that in, and that is Cosmic. This is the Sage Green. Sage Green has been like my color. I don't know, I've just been obsessed with Sage Green. I've been wearing it more. I've been wanting to like put it in my house more. I just think it is such a gorgeous, almost neutral shade. I will say that this is the most neutral, I would say. Green to me is definitely a neutral, but it is the most neutral of them. The next one is a little bit neutral. You can make it neutral, but this one is definitely the most, and it is just a gorgeous sage green. A lot of people were saying that it does look pretty gray, and I think that's just on camera, so I will show you guys a comparison between this and Moon. Moon was the gray last year, which is this here, and compared to Cosmic, you can definitely see that this is a lot more green. Actually, honestly, on camera, that's crazy to me. I don't know, I'm looking in the viewfinder right now. In person, promise you guys, this is definitely sage green. This is gray. If you can't tell on camera, looking at the viewfinder, it kind of looks gray, but it's definitely not gray. Oh, also, I painted my nails to match the planners. A little sneak peek for the colors coming up. But yes, that is Cosmic. It is the sage green. I am just absolutely in love with this color. So that is the second solid color. And then next up we have this gorgeous color right here. This one is called Nebula, and it is just a really, really pretty unsaturated, like orange kind of salmon color. It's a very, I guess if like that's dusty pink, this would be like dusty orange, if you will. It's very unsaturated. It is very like light and kind of neutral. This is the one that I was talking about when I was talking about the sage green. Those are kind of the more neutral ones in the collection. If you're going for that, I love this. It is just so beautiful. It looks amazing with the rose gold, and yes, that is Nebula. So pretty. I love it so much. I guess I can show you guys it compared to Supernova, the dusty pink. You guys can see there the difference between those two colors, if that helps you, but I think they're just both so stunning, and honestly I think Nebula is the one that looks the best with the rose gold. I just think it is stunning. And then last but certainly not least, we have the lavender color in the collection. I feel like most people were excited about this one. It is gorgeous. I've never like even seen a purple like lavender violet planner before, but this is Ultraviolet, which I think is such a gorgeous name, and it is a beautiful like lavender. I don't really know what the difference between lavender and violet is, but it's like a lavender violet, almost periwinkle color. It is pretty cool toned of a purple, so I will say it's very periwinkle, but this one again looks gorgeous with the rose gold. You have the foiling on the front, the coil, and then the back as well. I am obsessed with this one. I'm very tempted to use this one, but I feel like it doesn't match any of like my decor and everything. That is all 5 of the colors. We are now going to get into the inside of the planner. This is mainly when I'm going to be going off and showing you guys more of the planner from like a downward angle, so I will be cutting off and going into some of those clips, but this, I guess we'll talk about it with this color. But the first thing that you see when you open the planner is the starry rose gold inner sheet. I love this so much. It goes along again with the very celestial and galaxy theme that I love. I kind of like combining like florals with galaxy. I don't know, I just think it is such a cool, like, almost contrast. I don't know. But the first page is just the entry of the planner. You have the Planning Roses planner, you have name, number, and email, so you can put that down just in case you do leave your planner somewhere and you do lose it. And then the next page is the Life as a Collection of Moments and Memories. I believe this was pretty similar to last year's, but basically you have 6 on each page, so 12 in total boxes, and they are lined so you can write in them, or you could even do like a photo each month or something like that to kind of like collect different memories from each month of the year. So you could do that. You could write down a memory from each month. You could write down special events in each month. You could even not even do months. You could do different categories in your life and kind of do that, different like goals in each category. You could really do anything with this page, and I'm super excited to do this. Last year what I did is I actually did a memory from each month, so I loved that. And then next up is where you get into the goals section. This is a section that I think some people use and some people don't. I wanted to still include it because I did personally use it, and then I know that a lot of other people did end up using it as well. It's just this really simple kind of find your goals section. You have all of the different categories of life. I think I did add a few additional ones here, and then you also have some empty ones at the bottom if you do have a personal kind of category to you that you can write in there. But basically you're checking off all the ones that are important to you. So there's like family, spouse, friendships, home, work, hobbies, finances, travel, social media. So obviously if you weren't into social media, you wouldn't check that one off. If you're not into like working out or anything like that, you wouldn't check off physical health. Obviously it's always good to work on your physical health, but if that's not something that you're focusing on, you don't need to check that off. So it's just what is important to you at this time, and then you have the top 3 that you want to work on. And then moving to the next page, I did change one thing on this page, and that is actually I think I actually changed a few things on this page, but the main thing was that I changed the goal. For some reason last year I decided to do the goal in black, and I for some reason thought that everyone that purchased the planner had a white pen, but not everyone has a white pen, and not everyone wants to purchase a white pen to be able to write in their planner. So I did change it to white so that you can write in black. I do apologize for that, but you have 3 different sections. You can focus on your 3 different goals for that quarter. You actually don't have to do it in quarters. They are placed throughout the planner in quarters, but you can do it whenever you just feel like you have new goals and you want to set up and focus on new things. So you have your 3 goals, you have your action steps, then you have notes, and that's just a really simple kind of goal tracking thing that I've come up with. And then the next page, we have put in some dotted pages. A few people did ask and request for some dotted note pages. I think this is a really fun idea to kind of have more of an open-ended. Instead of having a lined paper, you have a dotted, so you can do more like bullet journal style or journaling style. So you can put like a little like monthly, I don't know, monthly vision board. Even if you wanted to just plan out your month on this blank page, it's very open-ended and super easy. And then you have your first of 12 tabs. These are a thicker kind of page, and it also has the lamination on each tab to keep them nice and strong and stable. So this one here says Dream Plan Do, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. It is the same on both sides. And then once you flip that tab, you have the monthly overview. This is a little bit different than last year. We have the priorities for this month. I believe last year it did have my intentions for this month. I kind of wanted to make it more general and more easy for more people. So you have priorities, so just the 6 main things that you wanted to focus on that month. You have your blank empty space here, which you can use for really anything you want. I did mean last year to come out with stickers specifically for this square, but I didn't end up getting to it. Please let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to make different stickers for this section. I could do like budgeting, savings, meal planning. You could do just like a list, a general list. There's honestly, the list goes on, and you guys could give me recommendations of things that you guys would want to use that square for, and I could make stickers for them. So please let me know if you guys would be interested in that. But you have that empty space, and then you have one monthly habit tracker. So this is if you wanted to do a no spend, or if you wanted to track how often you're working out that month, anything like that. You could track literally anything. And then lastly, you have a little birthdays and events section. This was not in the monthly overview last year. I wanted to add a section so you could keep track of, you know, big events and things happening in each month, like birthdays and anniversaries and all of those things, holidays, you name it. And then if you flip the page, you do have a very, very exciting setup right here. I got a lot of people saying that last year's calendar was a little bit difficult to work with because it was so small, and that combined with the weekly spread being pretty small kind of convinced me to make the planners a little bit bigger. So this year we do have a larger monthly spread. It is pretty similar to a lot of the other planners, and the sizing is pretty similar as well. So if you do have monthly kits that fit in a recollections planner or an Erin Condren planner, it should pretty much fit into the Planning Roses planner. And then I obviously will fit my monthly kits to fit in here as well. I just think it is such a better size, and there's actually space in each individual box to plan out that day in like your monthly spread. So I love that. And there's also no boxes in the corner. I don't really know why I did that last year, but it was really difficult to, you know, fit your date dots that came with other monthly planners from other shops in there. So just leaving it empty was the easiest way for me to be able to have it work with other sticker shop like kits and stuff like that. But next up we have just the 2-page spread of some lined paper, so you can use that for anything you want throughout the month. If you want to just do some notes in there, if you want to again have it for budgeting or savings or meal planning or workout planning, just there's so many things, and I just love having this space each month for you guys to have that to, you know, do whatever you want, have the customization there. And then lastly for the month we have the weekly spread, which has changed quite a bit, and I will say that I know that some people are going to be a little bit sad of the changes, but I did this overall to make it just more simple and also to kind of work with a lot of other people's planning style. I know that a lot of people love the stickers, and that's where my shop started. So I wanted to make it more similar to what we've been using in the past and add it to my planners. So we have the 7 long columns, which I feel is a lot easier to work with. So you have more space for each day. And we did get rid of, unfortunately, the habit trackers and the 3 little checklists. I did note on the survey that a lot of people didn't really use the checklists, and a lot of people said that they didn't use the habit tracker either, so they kind of just covered those up with Decor or with washi. So I just decided to get rid of them, and people can use the sidebar on the left side for habit trackers and for listing things, as well as having more space on each day. It gives you the, you know, ability to put those lists that would have been on that right side into your days, if that makes sense. So you have the weekly spread, and you have 5 of those every single month, and then the month ends with another dotted page, so you guys can do anything you want with that as well. And then it goes to the next tab, which this one says Never Stop Dreaming. It is in the like dusty pink color, and I just loved the tabs so much. I'm so excited. I will actually show you guys on camera right now the stickers that do come in the bundle. These will also be available individually as well. in the shop, but I will show you guys what the stickers look like in the planner. I think it looks absolutely stunning. They will come in every foil if you wanted to mix foils. I think that would be fun, but I do think that just having them in the rose gold to match all of the other rose gold throughout the planner would look absolutely amazing, and that's what I did. So that is what that looks like, and I think it is absolutely stunning, and I just can't get over it. I put them in quite a while ago, and I was just so happy with the way that they end up looking. But I think that is pretty much it for each month. Every single month is the exact same. You have the tab, you have the dotted, you have the line pages, you have the monthly overview, you have the monthly spread, and then you have all the weekly spreads. And then every 3 months there is a goal setting. So that's kind of the layout of the entire planner, and then once you get to the end, you have the last month, which can be December, or because this is a undated planner, the really nice thing is that you can actually put in your tab stickers in any order that you want. So for example, if you can't start this planner until February, if you can't start it until March, if you don't want to start this planner until July of next year, you can put the tabs in that order, and it is completely customized to whenever you start. So that is kind of what is making me feel a little bit better about the delay in the shipping of these planners. I originally got my order in for these planners in hopes that they would be here in like October, early November, so that I could have these available, like ready to ship on my shop's anniversary, but unfortunately that did not happen. Things ended up taking a lot longer, but the one thing that makes me feel a little bit better is that these are completely undated and you can start them whenever you want. I do know that a lot of people love starting their planner on January and having a full year, and I truly am so sorry that this ended up happening, and I'm hoping you guys can forgive me, and I'm hoping that you love the planner enough that you're okay with receiving it a little bit late or having to start it maybe in February. I really do apologize for that, but honestly, this whole situation has been out of my control, and I tried not to get myself too upset about it because I definitely am a people pleaser. So I just do want to say I'm really sorry about that to anyone that was hoping to get it earlier, but you know, it being undated kind of does give a little bit of relief to me, and just a little bit of happiness knowing that people can start these whenever. And honestly, even if you wanted to, you could actually put the tabs on as you use it. So for example, let's say that you were super into planning, because honestly, this is something that happens to me. I kind of go between absolutely loving like full-on planning, putting so much stickers in, so much time into making these gorgeous spreads, and then sometimes there's months where I just don't want to plan. I just want to make like to-do lists, to be honest with you. And the nice thing about this planner is that it's not dated, so you don't have to feel bad for wasting those pages. So what you could do is, if you for some reason did not feel like planning, like full-on planning like this, and you just wanted to make to-do lists in a notebook or on a to-do list pad, you could full on, because it's your planner, like it doesn't matter. You could put, you know, February, March, and then say in April you didn't want to plan, you could just skip April and then put May. I just like think that is so fun, and it's totally up to you whether you want to do a full year of full-on planning or if you want to skip a few months. It is your life, it's your planner, and I just think that is such a great thing about having this kind of undated but structured planner, is that if you have months where you just don't feel like doing full-on planning, you don't have to, and you don't have to feel bad for, you know, wasting a planner, because I've definitely done that in the past, and I just feel so bad, and I feel like I've wasted my money because I wasn't using it to its full potential, I guess. But anyways, that is everything. I think I got distracted, and I think I was talking about the end pages. So once you get to the end of December, so you have the last week of December. The next page is actually a vision board. I had this last year, but I didn't make it as like cute and like fun as this year. So you have vision board up in the right hand corner, and then you have some flower doodles, and it is a dotted page. So it's really gonna be fun to put your visions on here, to just kind of scrapbook and put together what you want this year to be, or what you want this planner to be. You can just put that there. Honestly, you could use this for anything. It could be a vision board for your wedding. It could be a vision board for some house improvement things that you want to do. If you're expecting, you can have a vision board for what you want your baby's nursery to look like. Like, honestly, the options are endless, and I think it is such a great little spot to just put a bunch of things together and have it there to look at, you know? And then turning the page, you have the bucket list. This was in the planner last year, and it hasn't really changed at all from last year. I did use this a little bit, but unfortunately due to COVID, I feel like checking things off your bucket list weren't as successful as other years, but that is there for your bucket list needing. And then you also have contacts, so you have name, phone, and address. You have special days, which has occasion, date, and notes. And then I believe the rest of it is the more lists, which I loved this part. If I ever just needed a random place to put lists of like things that I wanted to release in my shop, or even just like groceries that I needed to get, or things I needed to pick up, or clothes that I was looking for when I went thrift shopping, this was the place that I went, and I absolutely loved using it just to make lists. Lists are great. Does anyone else really love making lists? I don't think I'm alone on that one. I feel like a lot of us planner people really love making lists. And then for the rest of the pages after the more list section, we just have a bunch of lined pages, and you can use that for anything you want. I have been thinking about coming out with like full page stickers. Please let me know if you guys would ever want those. I think those are fun. They were pretty big a few years ago, to kind of just put on a blank sheet to make it something that it's a lot easier to like put a sticker down than to make that layout yourself. So whether that was like a workout tracker or a meal planner or something like that, even like books read, movies watched, all of those kind of cute spreads, instead of you having to do it, just purchasing a sticker and placing it on that sheet definitely saves time. And if you're not artistic and you want it to look pretty, then those kind of full page stickers I think would be a lot of fun. But yes, I think that might be everything. Let me just check my little notes on my phone just to make sure we talked about everything. Oh, the one thing that I did forget to tell you guys, which I feel like is one of the best parts of the planner, is last year the paper inside was 120 GSM, which is like the weight of the paper, I guess. I'm not like super researched into paper making, but 120 GSM was last year, and this year I actually upped it to 140 GSM, which is a lot thicker, it is a lot more stable, and I absolutely love it. Anyways, guys, that is everything for the planner reveal and planner flip through. English is hard. I always say that so often, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Definitely check out Planning Roses if you guys do want to get yourself a Planning Roses planner this year. Like I said, you can start this right away when you get it. You can start it later on. You can use it whenever you want. That's like the best part of this planner, is that it is undated. You can use it whenever you feel like planning and not feel bad about wasting your planner away. So hopefully you guys love it as much as I do. Hopefully you have a color in mind that you maybe want to get. Like I said, I think I'm either going to go with Supernova, which is the dusty pink color, or Cosmic, which is the sage green. I think those two are the ones that I'm going between. But honestly, Nebula is calling my name. The Stardust Terrazzo pattern is also calling my name. Even freaking Ultraviolet is calling my name. All of them are calling my name, so I feel like it's going to be very difficult to pick a color. Also, I just did something funny with my tongue there, so I apologize. But yeah, guys, definitely check out Planning Roses on November 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The planner pre-sale will be launching, and we will have a launch weekend price or discount all weekend long, and definitely get your hands on them then so that you can get that discount, and also the little sticker bundle to help you guys out to start with your planner. Was that a sentence? To help you guys out starting your planner. There we go. And yeah, we will have a bunch of other, not a bunch of other releases. Because we are releasing planners, we are taking a little bit of a smaller approach to Black Friday. We're not coming out with as many new releases. We are keeping pretty low-key for Black Friday releases and sales and stuff, just because the planner launch is such a big thing. So there will be a few new releases, a few things that I'm trying out, and then also there will be a sale on all of the stickers. Obviously the launch week price or discount for the planner will be going on and all those things. And I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for supporting me and letting me do this. Like, I can just not thank you guys enough. I would not be here. I would not be creating my own planner without you guys. So thank you so much for supporting and just being so amazing, and just, again, letting me do this, because I'm living my dream. And hopefully you guys enjoy what I create, and hopefully you guys enjoy these planners, and I'm just so excited to send them off to you guys if you do decide to purchase them. I'm so excited to see you guys get them and your reaction to them and your plan with me's in them. I loved doing that last year, watching all the plan with me's in the Planning Roses planner. It was just wild. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Remember, you are somebody's reason to smile. You're my reason to smile, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Okay, so all of the Christmas stuff has been taken out, and I've discovered that I have a lot of plaids and a lot of red stuff. I do, you know, slowly over the next few years want to try to make it a little bit more neutral. I kind of like